packed house.
Once again, we got the
6 feet,
fellas.
guys. 6 feet.
Whoa. Once again, we got the fellas. We got James to my right, Monte, Io, Tim, and I am Dino. Episode 33. You know, of course, we're recording in the lovely office of China Hall. Shout out to Bucky Beeman for giving us the space. St. Patty's Day, so we're gonna bring it in with a little bit of green drink we got right here, conjured up by what's your bartender name? He doesn't have a name yet. Bartender Monte.
Yeah, that works for right now.
Yeah. How you guys doing today, man? Or tonight, I should say. This evening.
Doing good.
Gucci?
Good, man. I'm surprised Tim drinking, though.
This episode is brought to you by Snappy Stop.
Does anyone actually...
Locally owned since 1985.
Does anyone actually know...
Read that off the cup.
Here comes my Google right now.
Does anyone actually know what the reason of St. Patrick's Day is? I have no clue.
To get drunk.
No, like the actual story behind it.
To get drunk.
Like, what did St. Patrick do? Why
I don't
is
know what
it?
St. Patrick is.
Yeah, who is he? Why is it
can look
a
it up.
thing?
You are asking the wrong people.
Something to do with a ghost.
Gary, you know? No.
Are you looking it up right now? Is it?
Yeah.
Does it date back to Irish?
Yeah. So, St. Patrick
is
the patron saint of Ireland. The holiday has evolved into a celebration of Irish cultures with parades, special foods, music, dancing, drinking, and a whole lot of green. I don't know what the significance
kind of
of
green?
the green is. But we did get the stimmy today, so maybe they mean cheese.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Let me
Is
see.
that a coincidence or is that?
No, they knew that people
Plan.
would go out to drink, so they gave them money to put into the bars to boost the economy.
Yeah, and the
Big
stock
facts.
market was green today.
I've been doing
Everything was
I've been
green
doing-
today.
Yeah.
It was
StockX
really good.
even-
Oh, here we go. So St. Patrick died on March 17th.
But who is St.
I said
Patrick?
ghost.
I just told you.
Oh.
St. Patrick's Day, or he's the patron saint of, what is it?
For Ireland.
Ireland.
So why are we
got-
celebrating in America?
He's got a green robe.
Because
on.
we have any excuse to drink out here. You dig? Made official Christian feast day. And it was made an official Christian feast day in the early 17th century and is observed by the Catholic Church, the Anglican communion, Eastern Orthodox Church, and the Lutheran Church. So basically everybody.
Yeah.
I don't know why did they say everybody?
You take out green beer, green drinks, nobody cares about this holiday.
Of course, we know
Maybe
festivals, color
somebody does.
parades, green attire, and shamrocks. So basically just an excuse for people to drink. I don't know who this guy was, but
But you got to think that over time, like tradition is probably dwindled down to the drinking thing. It's probably started as something, and then years later, over time, years, it turned to
like
that.
Independence Day.
Huh?
Like Independence Day. Everybody just wants to drink. 4th of July.
Oh,
I feel like
Oh.
I thought about that the other day. I feel like every single thing that we do now, especially at our age, is revolved
social.
around drinking, social drinking. Yes,
people like to drink.
hey, that's all people like to do. I don't think there's any activity that doesn't involve drinking that
Almost.
people do, except for snowboarding.
I almost took
But-
the camera off.
Hold on.
Drink your arms.
Snowboarding. Oh, you drinking there snowboarding.
I don't know. I've never been.
Yeah, you
Joe.
definitely drink during snowboarding.
People break arms snowboarding, skiing.
Bro, the
I
last
think
time
you could like shatter your whole wrist doing that, right?
Yeah.
Shatter the wrist.
Crazy.
the last time I went snowboarding, I downed this bottle of Jack to the point where I was going so fast down these slopes.
Oh, we weren't there, huh?
Yep.
Because y'all don't snowboard.
You don't
'Cause
drink
snow.
with
Bro,
us.
I concussed my what?
You don't drink with us.
But if it was blackouts outside, you wouldn't.
But you can't even sit with us.
See,
See?
here's the problem.
Wow.
What you were saying is you were knocking over a bunch of
Tim's a
5-year-olds on
mean
the bunny
boy.
hill.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you.
Pour off that Jack.
I'm gonna tell you how the other 4 mics operate. I invite them over to the house, and I'm the only one drinking, and none of them are drinking. Whose fault is that?
You finished a whole bottle before we got there. You didn't take a drink. You took. A
you had
sip
no
of
more
wine.
alcohol after
You
that.
took a sip of
And it was
wine
stale.
after that.
Hey, when you invite people to come over at 6 o'clock and they show up at 7 o'clock, whose fault is it?
Look at us.
I can't make eye contact with y'all right now because I can't believe y'all.
What you
6
gonna
o'clock
do?
and 7 o'clock.
Bro, if I invite y'all to come over at 6 o'clock, y'all show up at 7 o'clock, whose fault is it?
I showed
Yours.
up at 6:15.
It was Dale's.
I showed up at 6:15.
But you ain't want to drink with me.
Bro, you was drinking Hennessy.
I didn't want that shit.
Crown.
What's the problem?
A lot.
It's called social drinking.
All right, so Hennessy.
We are drinking. What are we drinking?
Bro,
Social
Hennessy starts the
distancing.
problems. Hennessy starts the
Hey,
fights.
tell him what you kind of like conjured up here. Do you even know?
I don't even remember.
Jameson.
Mainly
Jameson.
Jameson.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jameson,
blue.
Caraco.
I got the
Blue
clear
Caraco.
one so you guys can see that.
It's like a sour apple pucker, I think. Got these
not drinking no pucker.
these like a lemon lime sodas from Hy-Vee, oranges, apples.
You should
cut
put
up
some
in
Ripple
there.
in this shit.
I was thinking about that, but
Yeah,
that would
you
have
need
overpowered
You
everything.
need Ripple.
Some Ripple IO.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm an author and a motivational
I
speaker.
on another planet.
No, I am.
Yeah.
I have two sides of my personality, so you have to
Snapchat, IO, and Instagram.
Nah,
Like,
there's multiple.
you have to respect each one,
More than
right?
that.
That's what you have to do.
Bro, you got to have a split personality though. You
got to be a chameleon.
Why not?
No,
have a
Tim. On the
split
last
personality?
on the last podcast, what do you say? Man, there's
That's
some people.
corny.
Like, he said it's corny.
It's
Like when some people are like,
ridiculous.
oh, when they're on one social media app, they act one way.
No,
when they're on another app, they act a different way.
Once again, you
And then I
backtrack.
tied it into me.
I didn't say that.
and I
You did.
realized
You
that there was
said when
some subtle
people-
shade being
Yeah.
thrown.
Yep.
There was no shade. No, what I said is you have to keep the same energy, but you also have to identify where you're not only going to be identified in one lane. You know what I'm saying? Like, I enjoy working out, but that's not who I am. That's not it.
That's who you are.
I'll drink with y'all, and I do it all the time.
But if you think
Are you
about
gonna
it,
lie on a Wednesday? Because you don't drink with
This
us.
is a holiday, by the
And
way.
no, but when
A
you
religious
think about it, when it
holiday
comes
at
to
that.
social media, shouldn't we be? Isn't the part of the good aspect of social media where we're presenting ourselves in a light that is a little bit better, right? Because when you go through your daily life, everything's not exciting to you, and everything isn't great. But when you want to highlight positive moments, why would you put anything else but the good things that are going on social media? Why would you put, oh, I feel bad today. Oh, I feel depressed today. Oh, things aren't working out well today, right? It's supposed to be like,
people
Yeah.
think you're
If you
seeking attention,
really think
so.
about social media, you know how hard that is? If you have a full 24-hour day, you cannot provide content the whole day. You know what I'm saying? Like, just think about that. If you're a person, go ahead.
unless you give them something that sticks.
I know, but I'm saying, like, just imagine throughout the whole day. So it's
Yeah.
like, if you get up early, that same energy is not going to probably be the same at night.
Right.
I kind of notice myself where I'm more on social media in the early part of the day. I don't really catch up on stuff towards the evening because at that point I just feel like a lot of this stuff is just kind of played out. Like, it's not my energy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Especially when it comes to trends.
Especially when it comes
like
to trends.
St. Patty's Day, like how many times like throughout the day I'm gonna be looking at Instagram, checking out people's posting St. Patty, St. Patty,
Yeah.
St. Patty. I give up.
It gets redundant.
You know?
Yeah.
I give up. But like, you know, there's like posts at 8:00 in the morning, 9:00 in the afternoon, you know, stuff like that. So people are always on that, but everybody's also looking at that same kind of information. So you wake up in the morning, everybody's posting at 8:00, 12 o'clock, and it's always the same.
But I think that's why I like to follow a lot of people because there's people out there that are like, oh, I don't follow people. But the thing with me is because everybody's content's going to be different. And so like when I do go on social media later on in the day, there's certain people that they post good content, and it's good for me to see that versus just seeing the whole recycle feed.
Right.
Because seeing the same thing over and over and over again, I'm like, fam, I need to follow more people.
No, I just hate fake content. Like everybody's like the trend stuff. Like people are gonna post the trendy,
That's the majority of
trendy.
shit.
That's like the fake content. Like I don't really think you supporting. If we take it there, Black Lives Matter movements, or today with the ATL shooting, everybody's posting that. It's like, where were you at doing that 3 days ago before shit happened?
Yeah.
But everybody wants to hop on that trend and then make something happen. No.
But let me be honest though too, like with social media, at what point does it get saturated? Because I was telling my wife the other day, I was going, because I post content every single morning, and then there's days now where I'm going, maybe I shouldn't post something today, but then she's going, and I got other people saying, nah, like I look forward to that. But in my head, I'm kind of going, is this getting played out?
Nah, you gotta take care of you first. So you gotta say, is this stressing for me? And then if it is, then you want to take that break because you want to help as many people as you can. Like you always want to touch at least one person.
Yeah.
You know, if you have the opportunity. But if it's putting the stress on you to generate that content, then don't force it because then it's going to be forced. You're going to see that.
And that's where social media messes with people's heads, because what happens is the days where you get 2,000 views, you know what I'm saying, you feeling like, okay, you're doing something right. The days where you get 120 views, you start questioning yourself going, hold on, man. Maybe people ain't even really rocking with this. Maybe I should just stop doing it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think you said it before at one point in time where you were like, if you posted something and you didn't get 300 likes, you instantly wanted to remove it. But because everybody goes on these social media breaks, I don't want to be that person. Because I'm not going to allow social media to actually get to me to the point where it controls me.
I like how
I
you
went
brought
on a
up
little
this.
break. I did like a
But
week
why?
break, like maybe a month ago. I felt like I was looking at my phone too much. So
Yeah.
obviously we have that chat in there, and I have a couple chats. So
Yeah.
I did go in and chat, and then I'll see some shit. But for the majority of the time, like I was not on Instagram.
What I hate though when people like they take the Instagram break or the social
Yeah.
media break. Oh guys, I'm back now. Like
Yeah, no, I didn't say none of that.
Like
I didn't know
we
you
didn't
was
like
gonna-
we
yeah.
didn't
I
miss
didn't
you.
know you was going.
I definitely didn't do none of that.
Like who
So-
are you?
I equate it to like alcohol, right? So I think pre-pod, I said something where I went 9 months sober at one point in time, and then the day that I started drinking again, we went to LA, and I got lit all weekend. So then,
But you're 0 to 100 anyway.
that's I got a problem. But but what I'm saying though is, if I actually am able to like control it, where I'm doing it on a day to day, and I'm not going 0 to 100, it makes it that much easier. And that's kind of what when I look at social media, I'm like, fam, you don't gotta be on it all day, every single day.
Yeah.
Word, it's a choice.
It's a choice. Everything's a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
All right, enough of that.
I know,
shit.
man.
Nice
I
one.
know.
All right, so St. Patrick's Day, Stimmy hit, so we're about to stimulate this economy pretty well.
Okay.
Since a lot of places are opening up a little bit more, like we just had that we just had the governor open everything up out here in
Are
Minnesota.
strip club open?
75%.
Strip clubs open?
They have the drive-through ones in Atlanta, right?
Oh, they about to see an
Let's
increase.
pull up.
Oh, you look at me.
You know about Atlanta?
Hold on, would you go to a drive-through strip club?
Nah,
I don't
I
even
wouldn't even
wanna
really go to
strip
regular strip club. Yeah,
Get a lap dance in a drive-through?
A titty flash?
Can you pick the song?
Ghost ride the whip with a lap dance? Shit.
A
Do you
drive-through
get to
strip
pick the
club
song?
defeats the purpose.
No, can you open the
of a
door
strip
though?
club.
Yeah, can they get in your whip?
No,
They probably have
If they
the
get in the
mask.
whip, we dip. Like, what do you
Damn,
mean? You
outta
can't do
there.
that, bro. You can't do it.
What you mean?
Like
250?
kidnap?
That's kidnapping. Like,
Yeah,
why would they get in your
I
car?
was
They
joking.
didn't have so much shit going on.
Yeah,
Fam,
nah.
you have to have a problem if you partake in something like that. It makes no sense.
What
to me.
what if you supporting the ladies though?
How?
Ooh.
You gotta pay
Give them
them
money.
nigga. What you mean?
But what are you doing? You're in your car?
You're just
giving them
supporting
money,
It's
yeah.
just like if you cash.
So they
app
just
or
they
Apple
flash
Pay
you
shit.
real quick, grab a titty?
That's
Whoa!
You can't.
Have you
touch
been to a
that.
strip club? You can't just be
touch
grabbing
them.
Can't
titties.
touch.
So what do you do in the
Time out. No.
You the
30.
one the bouncers
No,
gonna beat
time
your
out.
ass.
Ref.
You can't touch. You
Give me
can't
the
touch
30.
them
You
with
can't
the.
touch the titties. For
You got, that's
just
only
random.
the base. If you get the silver package, maybe. But like the regular, when
backstage
you walk
pass?
in, you
so
can't. You can't
so
just
what
do
would be
that.
the appeal of going through a drive-through?
Support.
What are you supporting?
Their career choice.
Yeah.
no,
You probably put. You said last week that you was putting a chick through community college. Maybe you doing that in the drive-through.
Son is at home crying out alone.
Yeah,
And the only way to
We
feed him.
just sung the song,
because you're hungry.
You know.
bro.
through a drive-through.
It's got
Fam,
drive through.
you gotta get it how you can, fam.
What that meme said?
Hey, let me get a number 7 no onions. Like what the fuck?
That meme said, "I'm gonna pull up the Sonic drive-through and say, give me the hedgehog."
Hey, fam. Yo, the Stimmy memes have been fucking comedy, man.
Yeah, they have. Oh god.
What y'all doing?
What I really
y'all?
do with my
Oh,
stimmy,
Yeah.
I pay my bills.
You're
It
boring.
was- I'm an adult, bro. I had to pay them bills.
I ain't even
Like
touched
in my mind, I was
Why'd
like,
you pay the
when I
bills
get
with
them
your regular
when
money?
I get them $1,400, bro, I'm gonna buy all
So
the shoes.
you were in
I'm gonna buy all the
collections.
shoes. I was on my way to collections.
You just said you were in collections.
I was 1 month
Like
away.
what's today? It's the 17th.
I was one call away.
Nothing's due today. Maybe a credit card. Yeah.
Hey,
Like,
nothing's due today, but it was due last month.
oh yeah, you behind.
Shit.
So the only reason you paid your bills because of stimulus check. That's what you just said.
T-Row doing the film in the night, so me and T-Row had to pay some bills, man. Whatever.
Oh my
It sounded good in his head when he said it, but that's all
Hey
he said.
man,
I did the same thing I always do with my extra money.
Buy more tequila.
Stock market.
Gamble it on some stocks.
Yeah.
Up.
oh you back in there?
Yeah, I just took that. I just took that and did one. I guess you call it trade. Up $400 today. So now we're sitting at a nice $1,800.
Okay.
Going
Alright.
going
You
to
fall asleep.
Count this
yeah.
nigga pockets.
going to Vegas tomorrow.
Oh,
And my plan. So
all
my,
on black.
my plan. I'm going to take half the money and I'm going to throw it on black, and see if that hits. And that's going to dictate how the rest of the weekend.
Man,
goes. So
I'm
we'll see.
actually going to the casino this weekend, and it's 500 on black.
It's-
I'm not
it's-
gonna lie to you.
It's Joe. It's
Got people laughing.
if I lose, it's Joe Biden's money. It's not even my money.
You that guy.
It's
It's the casino's money guy. That's you.
well,
It's
like,
free money,
The
bro.
stimulus check,
bro.
like
I work for this.
no, like to be 100% honest, it was
You
like I
conned
didn't
for this.
I didn't need the stimulus check to like pay my bill, which that's a whole other argument. Like who
Yeah.
should have got the stimmy and who shouldn't. Like I wasn't like poor out on the street. COVID, like I kept my job during COVID, but they still give me the stimulus check, so I'm not
You
gonna.
didn't get double because you had a kid?
Well, I got half of that.
I wonder if I get half.
I actually no. So like my kids' stimulus money, like I'm just spending
Carry
it.
the 5.
Yeah, I'm spending that on my kid. I didn't take Nivea's stimulus and YOLO that on stocks. I kept that. That's I'm leaving
Put
that
her
for
money
her.
on the stocks.
No, I didn't put her money on. So I actually bought her some clothes and stuff for
Like,
that.
yo, this is in your name. Don't worry about
next
it.
season.
Hey,
Yeah,
baby,
but-
let me hold that check down. I'm gonna flip it for you.
No, I don't. I
This
don't.
house I got. This is
I don't-
it's your name.
Oh
No, I
my
don't do all
God.
those loopholes. Claim other people's kids on my taxes. Try to do all that shit. So But no, I gambled
Not
some of
doing
it,
that.
and
We're not doing that.
we'll see how it turns out.
Sorry. All right, cool. So Sting.
Maybe we should dive right into the questions. We have a
Nah,
bunch of them.
yeah.
No?
We gotta talk
19 of them.
about the Atlanta shit. Cue the stat music. So white dude in Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
Is it at Atlanta?
It was in Atlanta.
Okay.
Yep.
Atlanta went through and he shot up 3
Yep.
spas.
Yep.
Ended up killing 6 people.
No,
Six Asian.
Yeah, 6 Asian
Six
women.
Asian
but,
women.
Yeah,
Two
it's like
other.
8 people total.
8 people total, so 6 Asian women. Now that was his main target.
No, his main target was women.
Just women?
Yeah, he said he wanted to take out women.
Nah, it was
He-
Asian women.
what
Gotta
what
be.
he said was what the commissioner said was that he said that he was a sex addict and he viewed those places as places where he can go and release his addiction, and so he was trying to get rid of them. So that's what he said. And the commissioner also said that he just had a bad day.
Yeah, it was
Kind of
some bullshit.
like protecting, like you said, stop protecting terrorists. Like,
All right.
shot
Sorry,
3 places
I
up.
should have did this before, but Robert Aaron Long. I don't really want to say his name, but so people know he's only 21. Charged with 4 counts of murder and 1 count of assault. Shootings involving 3 women and 2 men at Young's Asian Massage. So it's actually
Hold on, it was
one
separate
spot where-
locations,
Yeah,
though.
I know.
Yeah,
So that was one
that was
spot.
one spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So some decent
Like,
sniper
how?
type shit.
So it's 5
He just
people at
walked
one
in,
spot. Yeah,
shot.
it's not. Honestly, bruh, I was at a grocery store when I was like probably like 9, maybe 10, and I was with my mom's and my auntie. My mom was pregnant with my sister, and some dudes ran in AKs. So it's not hard. You know what I'm saying? That was a fucking grocery store. Like a massage parlor is way smaller than that, so it's not hard to go on a spot and just.
But like, how you murder
Pull
4
off.
people in one spot,
And
go to a
another
different spot, murder
Well, if you
4
think
more
about
people?
it, when one crime happens, first
Everybody goes there.
you have to assess the crime scene. You have to figure out who the suspect was. Get an APB out. That shit takes time.
And
you
the
have
fact
enough
you said
time to
it-
go
but I
and
think
do
Tim was like
something
more
else.
so concerned about like the mindset of this dude to kill people and then go to another spot and kill more people.
Oh, that makes
Well, yeah,
that makes
that was
perfect
his
sense.
purpose. Yeah.
If people go on killing sprees, if they already were on some fuck
Yeah.
shit, it makes logical sense that
Yeah,
they
yeah,
would
yeah.
continue to do that until that's what happens with most people who. Well, I don't really know this I watch a lot of crime shows and stuff like that. But if they go on, they're going to keep killing until someone catches them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they said in
It's
the, in
never
the
really
article,
a one-time thing.
that he went into one, and when he left, the cops were called while they were there. They got a call of a robbery in progress at another place that he was at. So he had went into the other place while they were there, shot them up, left, and then went to another spot.
Here's my
Right, so he
visual. Here's
just
my
thought-
visual on the whole thing. It's so nonchalant. You know what I'm saying? Like he could do that and just walk out and just leave effortlessly, and then go do it again.
I mean,
crazy.
but like, are you gonna rush him?
Bro,
What is he shooting with?
driving while black? You got expired tabs. You're not making it on the highway. You know what I'm saying? They catching us for anything. I mean, how did you get away with killing 4 people and then go to another spot and kill 4 more people?
But then get arrested.
and then get arrested and
Nothing
you did
happened
nothing
to him.
happens.
Like,
He had a bad day. It was a rough day.
and that's kind of the not kind of the shit. That's the bullshit we be talking about when you can see the disparity. Like,
You go to those
damn.
places to get a happy ending. You don't go there to do that.
You get your
Yeah.
nails done.
You go there to what?
Happy ending.
End scene. Okay.
That's
That's the
No,
massage place, not a nail spa.
No, that's where he went. It was
he
a
went to the
massage
spa,
parlor.
did he?
Yeah, at least one of them.
Well, it's still
I'm not trying to be dissensitive. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
no.
Sensitive.
is that a word?
I've never heard that word
Insensitive.
before.
Whatever.
Like obviously there's
That's
some.
going to be the
yeah.
title. Dissensitive.
Obviously there was some weird. Obviously he had some kind of like weird energy, like specifically with the massage parlors, and fucked up to say there was probably some weird component to it that drove him to do it. Like obviously like he probably had some weird compulsions, things were going on,
Yeah.
and like shit. He took it to another level,
Yeah.
and like that's the weird thing where like people who are like serial killers who kill people, they'll just be like dormant for a while, like they won't do anything, but like whatever.
Yeah.
Some like when they say he had a bad day, that's a really shitty way to put like somebody killing somebody. But probably something happened to him,
Like a stressor.
a
something like
stressor,
that.
or
Yep.
some sort of trigger in his life that happened where he ended up doing that shit.
Yeah.
Not to excuse any of his behavior at all, but it seems like I feel like recently, like within the past couple of decades, these sort of like white mass shooters have become more of a prevalent thing, and I can't identify like exactly why that is. Is it because like one person does it and then it's like an example for you to do, to where you think it's okay for you. It's kind of like you see someone else do it, and that almost inspires you. Because I see a lot of things like when they say, when something happens, they say don't publish the shooter's name, don't put his picture up there, like don't glorify him in any way, because a lot of these people, like a lot of them, they're willing to die. They're willing to go in that situation knowing that they could get.
That they're not going to die.
Yeah. They never die unless they shoot back. Like they pulled him over. Well, they did the little car thing where they flip his shit.
Dude blew up a whole movie theater in Colorado.
There was that guy who blew up a whole city block on Nashville and no one talked about it.
Boston Marathon. These dudes walked away.
Yeah. Didn't one of the Boston Marathon bombers get killed?
Yeah.
One of them, because it was a shootout.
Yeah. Oh,
the other dude got
him?
found in a boat.
Yeah. Back in the 90s, Timothy McVeigh, Oklahoma City bombing.
It's
been going on for years.
You know what I'm saying?
They took old boy to get a supersized meal at McDonald's.
Yeah.
Dylan Roof, whatever his name is. Come on, fam. Like, it's just... Kyle Rittenhouse is walking around in bars right now wearing shirts about what he did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, George Zimmerman sold his gun on eBay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they're openly
How is he
admitting.
still alive?
Sold Skittle bags. Like
Skittle bags. I mean,
stuff like
he's
that.
marketing.
So...
I don't get it.
I mean, there's been...
I'm a chill.
I'm a chill. After saying all that.
I'm a chill.
All right.
You get riled up a little bit.
I know there's been quite... This year, for sure, there's been quite a big number of violence against the Asian community.
Yep.
And I think that this kind of, intertwines all of that in one, as people are kind of more reacting to this rather than everything else, because this is probably getting most pub. But I don't understand what the fuck is going on.
Can I say something though?
You thought you were chilling, but it's cool.
I know I was going to chill, but I'm gonna say this. I feel I've seen a lot more black people speaking out on what's going on with Asian people.
Oh shit.
Than I did all them years when black folks were going through stuff, and we still go through stuff.
I wouldn't say that.
I'm just going off of what I've seen.
We are the most caring people, I would say.
I'm just going off of what I've seen, bro. Because like I even made a post about it, and I'm just saying, you knew at one point in time it was going to happen to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So like you can't just sit there and act like, hey man, I'm just gonna be in this room. They don't keep ignoring me, bro. At one point in time, your time's gonna come. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't say that, because we had the whole entire world riot after George Floyd.
Yeah.
People were in Italy and fucking.
But for different reasons.
We gonna get the first N-word of the episode, nigga. 2020.
But it doesn't matter. Our guy Phil, Asian, so he streams on Twitch. Playing Warzone and all that. I just commented the other day because I clicked on his stream, and he has a Black Lives Matter T-shirt on. He just had no one told him or anything like that, and he's Asian, so it shows. Like I don't think that they were silent or anything like that. I don't
think he meant Asians. I think he meant just people in general.
People in general.
Yeah, I don't think he meant Asians.
I'm not directly just saying. I'm saying people in general, because I'm saying now you got black folks out here making posts about this and speaking up on this. You know what I'm saying? And it's just one of them things where I'm going, come on, dog. At one point in time, man, we was going through some bullshit. Like a lot of people were just kind of
I don't like that narrative, man.
Yeah, no.
I feel like there are a lot. I feel like throughout like everything that's been happening for the past couple of years, people of all races have turned up for some of these things, and I feel like even though it's like we want the justice system to be good, we don't want racism to happen, but it still happens. But I don't want to pretend like people don't care, because they definitely care, man. Like when George Floyd happened, like Dino just said, there's places around the world, Africa, England, Spain, Italy, everyone turned out for it. And I think we're at a place where minus the people in the South, minus the people with Confederate flags, MAGA hat, shit like that, pretty much everyone else is on the same fucking page.
Yeah.
And they have been going out of their way. And one thing I've talked about constantly is like, when it comes to white people and they're like, what can I do? They don't know what the fuck to do, bro. They really don't know what to do. And then I don't want them to be in a situation where we're constantly like villainizing them and making them feel like they're not doing enough. Like, the people who are doing fuck shit, villainize them. But I don't want people who are like actively trying to help. Yeah. And then we go on the mic and say, oh yeah, white people don't care. Like there's a lot of them that actually do. We should honor that.
We can't have a problem with them not saying something and then also have a problem with us seeing them say something.
Right.
We can't. We have to
lose situation.
Yeah, we can't.
But once again, at the time, we all openly said, man, we have all these people reaching out to us. What can I do to help? All this stuff. And you're kind of going like, hey, man, I appreciate it, man. But damn, bro, like, this ain't the first time and it's not going to be the last time.
But isn't that kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't?
No, it is. It is. No, like, you gotta learn to live with this. One of them things where I appreciate it. So anybody that said that stuff to me, I appreciate it. Like, I'd much rather have them say that than them not say nothing at all.
And there's another thing. There's this quote I saw one time, and it was like, your experience in the world is like 0.000000001 of all possible experiences, but you interpret it as that's everything that's going on in reality. Like, your social media feed is not that big.
Right.
The people who are in your inner circle, like, so there could be 100 people outside of your circle who are for it, and then 2 people who you see in your sphere who are for it, and then you don't see those other 100 people who you're interacting with, right?
But it's kind of like how in the beginning, COVID wasn't real until you actually lost a family member, right? Until it actually happens.
Until it touched
Well, I
you.
haven't yet.
You know what I'm saying?
That hasn't happened, but yeah.
But you know what I mean, though. Like,
But
there was
vid
people
hit,
out there.
Yeah, vid hit close to home. So, yeah, we realized that it was a real thing. And, well, we knew it was real. We just thought it was, we can get into that another time.
Nah, we don't want to get into that.
You got to play the conspiracy noise.
No, but I
No,
think for the law, I think for the, you know, there's a
All
lot
right,
of
T-Row.
there's a lot of people who are there's still a portion of people who are against it, but at least up here, I see like the vast majority. I just don't think there's like, at least up here, a lot of people who are walking around that are happy that should happen or want it to happen or not speaking out against it. And it's like, what are you supposed to do? Okay, I put up what is the tangible thing that you're supposed to do to end racism against Asians other than like saying it? Like, what's the extra steps that people are supposed to take, you know? What are they supposed to do to like
And honestly,
satisfy you?
There's no
you know what I
answer
mean?
for that.
Yeah.
There's no
because
answer. It's permanent dissatisfaction.
We've done pretty much everything. Pretty much, right?
Yep.
Shit, we fucking peacefully protested. We didn't say nothing. We fucking rioted. We've wrote letters. We fucking got a black person as the president. Like, that shit's never going to end.
Mm.
It's always going to be there. It's just a matter of how prevalent is it and how much does it affect you, you know, as an individual.
I love all races, man. I have no hate in my heart for none of them.
And you don't even know,
really
like,
don't.
and it's hard to even know, like, what exactly were his motivations was it 100% on Asians, or was he somebody who had like he had this weird thing with massage parlors and some weird like sexual frustration
Yep.
that happened to be an industry dominated by Asian people.
Right.
So you can't even as weird as it sounds, you can't label it automatically even as a hate crime. There could be a lot of reasons. It could be a woman thing, and those were the women who were in his proximity for most of his life, right? You know, and that's still a whole nother topic.
I just don't like the fact that you still got people talking about, well, let's just focus on the fact that he has a mental health problem.
Oh,
you knew that was coming. You knew that was coming. Yeah, there's nothing new under the sun. You knew that was
That's always their callback.
Yeah.
So prayers up to the people that to the families that lost a family member, and prayers up to the victims that are still hospitalized. We hope that this is taken care of, like they don't just write this off.
Yeah.
And hopefully this doesn't spark a multitude of these type of things going on in the world, you know, like, or at least in our country, I should say. Well, the world too, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Monte?
Enough of the sad shit, man.
Yay! It was right on cue. I didn't have to say it. You guys want to get into these questions right now?
Yeah, let's get into the questions.
All right, so we have a little.
T-Row asked the meaning of life, so we get that one
Actually,
first.
I have got asked that before.
Does
and I
God
was like,
exist?
Fuck, I don't know
Yeah,
if we
bro,
do that.
you should.
We got to do that shit when we high or something. So our audience gave us some questions. So we're just gonna pick some randomly. If you guys want to be shouted out, let us know, and we'll say who it came from. Let's go. Ooh. Okay. Oh, we said that before. We done that before.
Throw that one in the trash.
Let's say that's too easy right now.
What was the question?
Let's start. Let's warm up. Let's start with easy.
All right. So this one is what is a quote you live by? And that is from, I don't know. You want me to go first?
I could go first.
Go
Io
ahead.
or you?
I could.
Oh, okay.
Not I-yo.
Stay up and pray up.
No. Nah, stay up and pray up. No, but like ASAP, like always strive and prosper. I live by that all the time. It's ASAP, always strive and prosper.
As soon as possible.
No, that too. But yeah, like
I've never heard you say that.
I've never heard anybody say that.
It was written on my bathroom.
I've never been in your bathroom.
That's probably your first mistake. But
Whoa.
Why's that a mistake?
Well, time out 30.
No, but yeah, so it's just something.
What does that
like,
mean?
Obviously, it's like
always strive.
like some people like,
okay.
oh, live every day like it's your last. Like I'd rather just like strive and prosper off life.
1% every day.
Yeah. Damn.
What?
1% better every day.
Yeah.
Basically.
Live your
No, I
freedom.
do like that though.
I'm a shoot.
Shout out to ASAP Rocky.
Is that,
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's just ASAP.
Oh, I thought it was named
That's what
as soon
ASAP
as possible, Rocky.
No, that's what it stands for.
I never knew that. I'm not an ASAP Rocky fan, but that's me. Okay, mine's easy. Never satisfied. That's just what it is. Simple. Every day.
Clean cut.
That's that.
Mine is a quote by one of my favorite writers. His name is Nassim Taleb, and he says, "If you see fraud and don't say fraud, you are a fraud." And that quote sticks with me a lot because there are a lot of things that I see that are fraudulent in society, and that it costs me a little bit of like reputation, or like it goes against the grain, but I still have to say it. So like I like to say things that I believe are true, even if it's not popular. So I feel like people who, especially in our society where you're supposed to be politically correct, you're not supposed to say certain things, I feel like people who don't say what's actually on their mind and how they believe about society are cowards. So I always make sure to say exactly
That explains your Facebook
what I feel,
statuses.
regardless of whether or not it offends people.
Cause you be pissing people off on those Facebook statuses, bro.
you gotta tell the truth. This is the way you see it. A lot of people, when I post shit like that, a lot of people feel the same way that I do, but they just won't say it.
Yeah.
But because they're scared that some random strangers on the internet are gonna get mad at them, or even people in their life. Like if I know you, and if some of my opinions offend you, or if that makes you not fuck with me, then why would I want you to fuck with me? You don't have the same values as me, so fuck you.
I like to creep, and then I might hit a like, but that's it. I'm not gonna comment.
What the rest of us got for
comment
quotes?
Monte?
I don't live by no quotes, man. Live your freedom.
Nah, it's not a quote. It's a quote.
No,
Freeze up.
Free.
That's a lifestyle.
Okay. I wore my shirt to the gym the other day. I was frozen.
You know, no, what?
Yeah,
I don't even know how you got
look
that
bigger.
shirt.
Still had room left in it, by the way.
No, that shirt was mad tight. That shirt was mad tight. I asked for a large. That thing was so
your shirt was 3
medium,
sheets
man.
to the wind, bro. It was-
Can we ask that?
dying to have that quote.
Can we ask that? Can we ask that out loud? Somebody's
I've never even heard that
He's
shit
been
until the
dying to
other
say
day.
that shit. I heard
What
it so
does
much.
that mean?
3 sheets to
Three
the wind,
sheets
bro.
to the wind.
All right,
No,
Monte,
you're
go.
right.
Monte, go. I'll look it up.
No, it comes from hang drying your laundry, bro.
Yep.
And when the wind blows, the motherfucker should just like flapping in the breeze.
So what does
Yeah.
that equate to in your
So that
life?
indicates you're drunk.
when you're
No, it
drunk, you're
indicates
all,
that, like, you just still
you're all over.
wobbling
Yeah,
around.
yeah. 3
Oh,
sheets to
to
the
be
wind.
drunk.
Yeah,
Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
yeah. That's what
Yeah,
makes
no.
you
To the
drunk.
wind, bro.
Mine's is laugh because you'll live longer. I don't know if that's obviously no scientific facts to that, but
That's a fact.
I mean
That is a fact.
Just laughing. I mean,
Just look at your
what do you
tattoos.
see?
What your tattoos say? Tattoos probably say something.
About what?
Your quotes and what you live by. What's that say?
This has nothing to do with what I live by. First we lose our freedom, then we lose our liberty. Like,
That's dope.
That's not a quote I live by.
It's tatted on you.
Okay, what's your tattoo?
Lion Cub.
We can't even see it.
I can't even.
Yeah, we can't see it.
No.
Anyway.
Everything is possible for
Yeah,
you who believes.
no, because
Mark
I mean,
9:23.
we know me like the situation to be serious in our chats and stuff, and then I'll send a fucking meme or something like that because
Too soon, man. Too
yeah,
soon.
yeah. I hate like everything being down for so long. Like laugh and let's
laugh,
keep going, man. Yeah, so that's me.
Easy. Live your freedom, of course.
I said that.
Really, that is. I don't even think people.
Yeah,
really
dig
know
into
what
the
that means.
origins of that because
So,
I don't know either.
It's a mindset that I made up like in 04 maybe. I was in high school and it was just about just living out the way you live the life that you want to live, basically.
Right.
So at that time I was going, I was just in high school, just chilling, and really just it came with like people starting to do like, you get into cliques and you start following a trend. And I never was with that shit, like I kind of just do what I want. So that's basically what it came from. And then it manifested itself into something bigger. Obviously, as like an older, like, well, shit, now maybe you don't go to college, or maybe you start that business, or maybe you go to college and then start that business. It's up to you. You don't have to follow any type of cut, any cloth. You know what I'm saying? You can kind of just do whatever you want.
Right.
So basically, that's what it is. Live your
Word
freedom.
up.
And always stay up and pray up till your day's up, man. You know what I'm saying? Just
I think the greatest
But
quote of
nah, I
all
see
time
it,
though is
though.
YOLO.
It's not. It's Liverpool.
YOLO.
YOLO. You only live once.
Well, twice.
But you know some.
But
If you think
YOLO,
about Christ.
YOLO could be taken in like one really good way or like a really
Yeah.
shitty way.
How many
You can
people
YOLO
don't
be like,
live
oh, I'm
now
gonna start
because of
that
that?
business or do that, or you could say YOLO and snort coke and have raw sex and get AIDS.
Yeah. God damn.
Hold on. That haircut got dark today, boy. What's up?
Shit.
This nigga
Dude,
took it
for
to
real.
the next level.
God damn.
Yo,
We off of that shit.
What the fuck?
No, seriously. No, seriously.
There are two
Yeah,
levels
with
to
the
YOLO.
Miyagi.
No, a lot. Like think of how much shit is YOLO. Robbing a bank, YOLO. Fuck it, I only live once.
I'm
I
with
get
this
this
shit.
money.
I'm with
Do
the
it
You
with
going
the shit.
alone?
You can rob a bank and
YOLO.
only get 10 years though.
10
Only?
years.
Yeah, it's only 10 years.
Bump J
You
got
mean
10.
only. You want to sit down for 10?
If someone
But
gives
if
me
you
10
hide
years,
if you hide the money,
You had the money.
if someone gives me 10 years,
Right.
I'm telling.
Hops, bring that on the.
I'm gonna have some Kool-Aid
we
in
doing
a
no
so
shit.
Io is not the getaway driver
not doing
for
nothing like
anything.
nothing. 10 years, I'm telling on
When
everybody.
I think of
can't do
YOLO,
I'm going to witness
Io
protection.
got light
I
skin
think
vibes.
like you right though. I think of two ways. I can replace that L for a D. You only die once.
Never replace nothing with a D.
Hold on.
Never.
Hey, go to the
Never
next
would
question.
ever.
Go to the next question.
Yeah, that's 2 in a row.
Hold on, no,
Go to the
Side of
next
table.
question. Go to the
Hold
next
on,
question.
hold
It's
on.
under 6 foot club, bro.
You only die once.
Oh,
You
we
only-
trading the D's?
No, hold on.
No.
See,
We gonna cut that shit all the way
Nah,
out
see,
too.
You only die
Go to the next
once.
question. What's
Nah,
up?
see,
He said that shit's
God,
so
I'm not-
clear,
nah.
bro.
Mute him. Mute
I
him.
only replace it with D. What? Hold on.
Nah, don't ever repeat that shit.
Bartender,
No, that's the clip.
bartender,
Damn.
Hey, around the horn.
bartender.
Around the horn. Cut him. Like, mute him.
Yeah,
Mute him.
out
right.
of here.
Thank you for listening to the Five Mice podcast.
All right, let's
boy
see. Let's
was
go
some
another
D.
one.
G.
We didn't do relationship corner, so let's get right into that. So there's actually a relationship corner in here. Question. Do we do that one or the other one? Yeah. So the question is, how do you date let me just flip it. How do you date long term and long distance relationship, and how do you bring that relationship to the next level?
You don't.
Don't do it. You don't do it.
You move.
You don't.
No, well, let's say
No, that shit don't work.
you can move.
Yeah.
There's ways to bring it to the next level. You guys
Yeah.
can move.
Yep.
You guys could basically you guys would need to see each other way more.
Yeah.
And
Long-
the best way
yeah.
to do it is a move.
Long distance relationships with like not freaking visiting each other, it goes against human nature.
Yeah.
It's just not good. Even
No, what
Even the
qualifies
most-
as long term? When does a relationship become long term?
Oh yeah, what's the cutoff there?
Is that a year?
For what?
A year, right?
I would say a year.
Year plus?
If I'm talking to somebody for a year, is that long term?
Audience, when we say
Maybe.
long term, is it a year at least?
We got a 2
2 years, 3 years?
2 years
anyone?
minimum is long term?
Long term.
That was from G, so it's 3 months.
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in every last one of y'all right now. Why are we acting like it's a real thing? A long distance relationship is bullshit.
It don't work.
It does not
I mean,
work. Let's
we
call a
said
spade
no.
a
We
spade.
agreed with you.
Yeah, we said no.
No, like,
So
we
why
were
trying
you
to figure out the
disappointed?
question.
because
Come on,
we
bro.
can't.
Yeah, cut him
no,
off.
we said like
Hold on.
you have to move for it to work.
Yeah,
we
it's not
can't
gonna work.
even entertain that nonsense, bro. Like I'm not about to sit here and lie to people.
So we're not gonna chop it up?
It's not gonna work. I'm telling you right now,
Hey, no,
it is
fuck
not
this nigga, bro.
going to work.
I don't think it works.
No,
It can work for a limited time only, like fucking
So it's the sample.
the Shamrock Shakes.
I think long term relationships are a situation where even if you're well intentioned, you're going to cheat.
Shit. Ouch. Fuck. Damn.
Thank you.
The audience is not feeling you.
Long distance relationships just don't work for me.
If you see
Because-
fraud and don't say fraud, you are a fraud.
I need
But
to.
it's-
Yeah, I
oh,
need to see
shit.
it, for
It's
sure.
it's time consuming. Like I gotta book a flight, drive somewhere. Like that shit is time consuming. By the time I get there, I don't even want to be here. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, by the time I get there, I'm trying to get in there.
Yeah.
What
no,
you
by
talking
the time I
about?
get there, I'm gonna do something in that city. Like I
Yeah,
don't
do
wanna
something
be
in that
there.
city. Yeah.
Yeah, nigga, a lot.
But
of
I-
something in
Nah,
that city.
I'm with Ayo, bro. You're
Yeah,
right,
no, I
bro.
agree.
It's
I don't think-
what
I don't
Ayo
think it
said.
No, it's not like it's
What
not
Ayo
like,
said.
No, you're not gonna go out of your.
We
You're not
said
gonna.
it first.
You're not gonna go out of your way. You're not gonna go out of your way to fuck up. But if you're in a long distance relationship, you haven't seen anyone.
Long distance, long term.
Long distance, long term, and it depends on the gap. Or are you gonna sit? You're gonna sit at home and not have sex for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months.
What's
Like,
that?
how long can you go before a temptation is gonna creep in
Temptation
on
Island.
you?
That's a motherfucker.
Hold on. White people say what? Walking on eggshells. That's all it is. You walking on eggshells. Because
Everybody says that.
Don't everybody say that?
And, no, wait. And it's also bullshit.
with you?
No, it's also bullshit because How are you gonna? How
You
are
just
you?
gave white people
No, no.
because they're white.
It's bullshit because
audience is
if you're in a long distance relationship,
I've heard from white people only.
how would you be in a relationship where you wouldn't want to be with somebody a lot of the time?
Yeah.
What are you doing that's so more important than the relationship?
Work.
Fuck work. It's a paycheck. It's money.
Well, I mean,
It's a stimmy.
it's life. What if
Fam.
what if life is work?
Fam,
They
Work is life.
then someone compromises and goes to the other direction.
I mean-
what do you both? I guess if you're both like brain surgeons and one of you is in New York and LA, but like motherfuckers be working at Office Depot. It's like why are you? Why are you?
Can you at least say a place that like literally still exists, bro? I haven't seen Office Depot in like 10 years.
Somewhere like why are you long distance?
What's
Why
that
are,
Radio Shack?
he keeping it real though.
why are both of your careers so important?
on,
They're
so-
gonna be thousands of miles apart.
Have any of you done a long distance relationship? Because I have.
I have.
I have.
I have too,
So
That was a short distance.
and I
relationship.
cheated.
and
What the fuck?
I didn't cheat,
What was the short
but
distance?
it was like
Oh,
4 hours. Northern California, Southern California.
Well, that's like 8 hours.
What?
How long is that?
4 hours, 5 hours
In the plane?
on a plane. An hour.
mine was an hour.
Driving.
And you cheated?
That's not long.
No,
No, I didn't.
What?
No,
He
no. I didn't know. No.
Wait, you said yours long distance. There was an hour.
An hour.
So
An hour. My
what do
ex.
you get right before
It didn't last.
you get to Cannon Falls? What? How far? Is, so Cannon Falls, Rochester is what you?
No, that's
She
not
was
an
St.
hour.
Paul.
What is-
She was St. Paul. I'm not joking.
I'm saying that's halfway though. That
Fam,
ain't shit.
Yeah,
That's
not long.
long
You see her every
That's
day.
not
No,
long
that's long distance, bro.
That's
I'm dead ass
Bro.
serious.
You can crash at her house
That's
all
an hour
weekend.
15. Then you got to deal with traffic and you got to deal with doing shit when you get there, bro. That's an hour.
Oh,
So
I
my
had one of
take-
those too in the cities.
my take on long distance relationships. Here's what
And I
happens.
also
cheated.
So
cheated.
if I get off,
But I retired from cheating. I told you guys that. It's immoral and wrong.
Look, nigga, stand up.
It's wrong.
He's already still.
No,
It's
yeah.
wrong, and I felt bad about it. It's,
got a
fuck,
sweat
it's
bubble.
not good.
I got a sweat bubble.
no.
So you retired. So when's your career start?
I've told you.
Word. Like
he
Mike,
did say
you
it.
retired and came back.
told you.
And then retired again,
I've cheated in every relationship that I've been in, and that's why.
which is wild.
That's why.
Yeah, somebody in the audience said, "What? What the fuck?"
No. That's
No,
why.
he
No,
did. He did say
no,
it.
no.
He did
That's
say it.
that's why I committed to being single, because I realized when I did all that shit, it came from a negative headspace.
Yeah.
There it
Came from-
is.
Came from an
My man.
came from an insecure headspace.
There it is.
Came from an unfulfilled headspace, and it was both like emotionally traumatic for that person and for me too.
And then
because when you do bad things, it compromises your own character too, and you
And you start
bad
to feel
about it.
guilty. Yeah, you start feeling guilty.
And it makes you worse of a person. And I regret doing that shit, but I want to
100.
be honest about that shit on the mic. But yeah,
If I was closer to him, I'd probably fist
Bro,
bump him right now.
that's
bro.
why I tell people get stuff out of your system.
no.
I don't know if cheating
it's
is
not
in your system,
bro.
If
It's
you
just like-
have it in you, then yes.
See, I've only been in 2 relationships, right?
I don't know.
No, I'm saying. So like the thing with me
So
was
this nigga's the guru.
no. I mean, I could be, but all I'm saying is
What?
Shoulder shrug.
All right, where's the mic?
get
Ain't
it.
got
No, real talk though. Like, cause he's being honest. He's saying every time he was in a relationship, he cheated, and he was just in a place where he did not want to be in a relationship, and that's fine.
Yeah,
Right,
word.
right.
I
You know what I'm
wouldn't. No.
saying?
So no, I wouldn't say the cheating part is fine. I think you should have that conversation. Say, hey, I can't do this shit.
He saved them a headache.
He gave him a big ass
Gave him a
migraine, nigga. How you not?
They better off not with him.
Oh yeah,
Now.
no.
In the long run,
it
yeah,
wasn't
in the long
yeah,
run.
Yeah,
In
yeah.
the long
But not
run,
what
yeah.
he did. Yeah, no.
Yeah, come
But
on,
when he
man.
was dating them,
Huh.
it was fisticuffs. But I agree with Ayo, man. Like I've been in a relationship before and I cheated. It's not good. It just starts eating you apart. So
No,
you gotta
cheating.
leave.
No, cheating comes from a lack. Cheating comes from a lack of security. And
I don't feel like I don't know. I don't feel like there's no right or wrong answer to know where cheating comes from. or why
No.
would
It
someone cheat.
comes. It comes from you not. It comes from you not trusting yourself to be in that space, to where you feel like you can be fully committed.
I guess I was like more so concerned about like there's might be something out there better, and my temptation is just
That's
like,
kind of the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
well, dumb it down for us, then. Nigga. Shut the fuck-
He's saying like
dumb it down for us.
it comes from
Author.
you not you thinking that relationship won't last. So you're gonna go somewhere else and say,
Well, put it my way.
that's what
I didn't cheat in like.
How
I
the
didn't.
fuck did we get here? What were we talking
Bro,
about?
No, I didn't do it in like. I didn't do it in like.
Alright,
I didn't do it in like a frivolous way where it didn't mean something to me. Like I did it because I felt like I had to do it. Like I was missing something. I didn't. There's some people who like if you step out, you're like, oh, I was just trying to have a good time.
Yeah.
No, for me it was like I felt like I had to do something else to like maintain.
Yeah.
So I love how I told this dude to dumb it. I love how I told this
dude
dude to dumb it down. Then he said frivolous.
It's not a big word.
What if? All right, so
To who?
since we already own
To
that,
TJ.
what about the times? What about the times that you were accused of cheating?
And it wasn't.
And like, how many? I mean, you guys can probably feel me here. So, when you get accused of doing something so many times, and you be like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna do it."
Oh, that's for sure happened.
I haven't done it, but like, I get to the point where you're like, "What the fuck, bro? You think I'm cheating? No, I might as well. Like, you already think I am."
Let me stop.
You think I'm
confessing.
fucking
Let me
her?
let y'all niggas-
You think I'm out there drinking? All right. I'm gonna have a drink.
Yeah, I mean, does have to be cheating. It could be something else. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Tim.
but it's like that shit irks me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate being accused of something I didn't do. Multiple times.
Kevin
though.
Hart said
Yeah.
that shit, didn't he?
Sucks.
He said 99%
He's a
of the time or
cheater.
some shit.
No, he did.
But he
He
said
did cheat
99% of the
But that
time.
1%,
That
she
1%, he was like, I'm right, whatever. You know, you love his shit.
He's him.
He's a cheater.
Pause
He's
all
been
of that.
caught. He's been caught a couple times cheating.
Yeah.
Oh, then next
So-
It's hard in that life.
Yeah.
All right, hit the button.
Next question. What we got?
All right, we not
Wait,
doing
yeah,
that.
let's take
No,
all
we
that
gotta-
back.
We got to do that. That's,
wanna do that?
That's,
Oh, let's see. You want to do that?
I've
That's the
never,
one, bro.
I've never cheated. Take this.
Fuck.
lick
Back.
back.
We still in a relationship.
Take this liquor away.
We're gonna cut all that out.
Let Ayo answer this one first, too.
Cut that out.
No, what is it? Go
ahead.
We'll put that on the Patreon.
This
Put
the,
it
yeah,
on.
this the
All
one.
right.
This the one.
We still in a relationship.
We don't
corner?
have a Patreon.
We do.
It's coming up.
It's already.
We're gonna make
I
it.
literally have it. We just have to put the shit up.
All right, what's this question that you?
All right. Thoughts on going through your significant other's phone?
Stay the fuck out of my phone.
Dead.
Thoughts on
Dead.
going through your significant other?
Dead.
Oh yeah.
What camera's he looking at?
Oh, I know.
All of them.
No, I'm
He
drunk.
looking at T-Roll. Cuz didn't even hear no more.
No, I don't.
That's why.
I'm
That's
gonna
why I
do my
got caught up
prep
in PTSD. Like fuck.
Oh
Oh,
man.
No, see, my thoughts on that shit is like, I think, like, if they want to go through your phone, they're going to see some shit that they don't want to see. Like, Drake said that shit.
Big
Yep.
facts. You're always gonna find something that you don't like.
Like, whether it's a picture from 2018, 17 to 2020, 21. Like, just don't go through my phone. I'm not going to go through yours. What benefit am I going to get if I actually went through your phone and seen you text some other dude named Henry or whatever?
You know, the one time I let somebody go through my
Oh,
phone,
Henry's back.
Henry's back. Henry's
Shorty
back.
checked me about some text message to a girl, and the girl was a client's mom.
Damn.
And I was like, dude, I'm literally setting up workouts.
So that was that 1%.
No.
So you're not a businessman. You
You're
a
a businessman.
businessman.
I told her, let me handle my business. Damn.
Hey.
You dig? You
That
feel
went
me?
over everybody except for G.
Nah,
back
Garrett
there.
know.
Yeah.
JD know.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Oh,
JD
yeah.
knows.
don't
JD
go.
knows.
Yeah, don't go through the phone.
Yeah.
Never do that. If you have the suspicion to go through the phone, you might as well.
I have a password
You're
for a
always
reason.
gonna
Yeah,
find
that's
It's
something.
my
Yep.
password.
I don't have a well, I do, but
Oh,
You're,
just
you're
Face
always.
ID.
You got a privacy screen.
because I like it. I've had that since iPhone 4.
Okay, so this is gonna sound really arrogant.
I'm out.
Yeah, it's not
My-
a surprise.
My arrogance will not allow me to even care what's on someone else's phone. Does that make sense?
Is there anything?
I feel you. Like,
you know what I mean?
I really have. I mean, obviously, I don't want to get cheated on. I don't want none of that shit to happen. But I feel like if it happens, it happens. Like, fuck it. And that makes me seem like I don't care. But at the same time, like, nigga, I can't. If I'm giving you everything I should,
Yeah.
what the fuck else can I do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So fuck it. I can take
Yeah.
that L.
And,
Even though it
and if
sucks.
it happens,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, perfect. Now I can
Yeah,
go
like,
all
I
do
needed
this
that
shit.
to happen.
Yeah.
All the shit that I didn't do, now I can go do.
You call me this? This is what I'm finna be
Yeah.
now.
Oh, I'm a
You about to
revenge
see-
guy, like a
you about to
motherfucker.
see-
So don't fuck like
you call me number one, you about to see number one.
I'm a revenge.
Oh, you
guy.
think I was fucking her? All
You
right,
cheated on me
watch.
once.
Yeah.
You got 10 more coming. Like it's coming up quickly.
But it's just one of them things where
One
like
day.
when you fully commit to something and then somebody doesn't trust you, you get to a point where you're like, hold on, like I'm fully invested in this. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm putting everything to the side for this, and you still can't get over some bullshit or whatever it is, and you want to go through the phone.
I started this
so
gangster shit. This is the things I get.
It's the things I get. So at that point, I'm like, you know what? Fuck, I don't even care.
Yeah.
What did 50 say?
What did he say?
If you saw somebody we haven't
love you,
seen,
then they
you
hate
asked
you
me about it,
again.
they said, would you believe me or up and leave me?
Oh, you mad that I'm asking you 21
How deep
questions.
is our bond if that's all it takes for you to be
Hey,
gone?
Could you
Whitney
actually
has
work
some
at Burger
bars,
King
man.
though?
See, no, but for real though, no,
What?
hell no, hell
That was
no.
like,
But no, when someone has looked through my phone, I feel like the way that it goes is that it's like their way of like trying to confront the situation without confronting the situation. So like they want to they don't want to confront the situation and just ask without that proof first. It's like they kind of want to look, get hurt first, then they have the ammo to go with you. When the honest thing you should do, well, not even honest, but like what you should do is like if you even feel that way, if your gut feeling is right, you should be like, yeah, this isn't just the right thing for me. But then they'll go through and look at your phone and like, I guess try to like make the pain even worse. Like they want you to leave.
Well, I think you need the proof.
Yeah.
Here's another white quote. You got to hear from the horse's mouth.
No, we're not doing this shit.
No, hold on. You got to hear it from the horse's mouth.
Shut up.
No. So the way I've operated is, I want to tell you things. I want to put it out there because if you hear from somebody else, it's not gonna hit the same. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And that's why like when I openly say stuff, and then if somebody wants to repeat it, I'm going, but I already told you this. Because like we talked about it before when I talked about one night stands and all that stuff from the past, it's not a surprise.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, does it hurt more hearing it from me?
Right.
Or does it hurt more hearing it from one of y'all?
Right.
I like that.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm like a hoarder anyway, so I got shit like still saved in my cloud from like
you are a
way
whore,
back
though.
when.
Way
Like,
back.
You are a
screenshots
horror.
and shit.
You gotta have the evidence. Gotta have the evidence, man.
No, I never really saved.
Stop it, Five.
I don't even save pictures. Like when they send them to me.
You don't have no screenshots?
No, hell no. For what? What I'm gonna do with that shit?
Look at it later.
For what? I can get her later. Like, what's the point?
Okay,
Oh,
so
don't send me no naked pictures. I can get naked with you.
Sure, you can send them to me, but I'm not gonna save them.
Bars.
So
They're gonna be in the chat.
I'm not gonna self-incriminate anybody, right? So let's say
You can only self-incriminate yourself.
Shit you're saying before you're about to go do it.
He said,
no. He said,
Let me be honest.
how
with
do you
that.
hold on.
self-incriminate someone else?
No, because the question I'm about to ask, I'm putting in a position right now where let's say you all were single. Even when I was single, I didn't have any nude pics in my phone.
Oh, but I had to
Oh, you a weirdo, bro.
Hey,
At a
what's the
gallery.
Chappelle shit? Fizzif, nigga. Nah, I
that's what I'm saying. I'm not
never
trying-
saved any, but I would get some.
What? Yeah, no.
Never.
Bro,
You
even
swipe
in
a
a
couple
relationship, I had nudes.
Shit.
Her
All right,
nudes?
let's go somewhere else, guys.
All that.
Hit the button.
Look at his eyes.
I'm with Io. Io gave me the bait, so I'm taking it.
Hey, audience, make sure y'all get some drinks, man. We got some jungle juice back there.
Yeah, the jungle
Yeah.
juice
It is
got me
green.
fucked
This
up.
thing is green too.
Delete
It's
the
hidden.
last 5 minutes.
Do we have any more?
Delete all that shit, Peggy.
Delete all that shit.
Don't we have like 5 more questions?
I have a lot of more questions,
Damn.
but
Yeah, answer the question.
what?
Current events have been kind of whack anyway.
No, answer the question. I like the
Ask the
questions.
questions. You said
Don't ask me no questions.
Ask or you ask some questions.
ask. We black. You said ask. Let's see. I don't. All right. We can get into that.
Let's call this shit.
At what point does something you enjoy become an addiction? Damn.
Ooh, damn. Patrick Peterson to the Vikings.
If you
When,
do it 3 times in a
don't
day.
care.
Oh, damn. Yeah, when you
I don't know that one. I can't answer that one.
maybe when you. That's. I mean, I don't have an
At
What's an
addiction.
addiction?
what point
When-
does something you enjoy become an addiction?
When it goes a day where
Is that bad, though?
Like you need it.
You
an
can't
addiction?
do it.
Yeah.
Like you can't go
Like,
without
you like
doing it.
gambling, bro, but you're not like a gambleaholic. I don't know if that's even like
A gambleaholic.
motherfucker.
Have a gambling
Damn,
addiction?
Yeah.
And that's a word. And that's a word.
No, I feel like it's when you feel it's when you have no control over when you have to do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's a need. Like you feel like you need that.
Like it needs to happen.
Yeah. I don't think I'm addicted to anything.
I'm addicted. I have an alcohol addiction, for sure.
No, you don't, because you don't. You can go a day
I have,
without drinking.
but no, I feel like I have a binge drinking problem for sure.
I can second that. For
I
you,
can't-
not me.
I can't just. I like anytime I drink, I have to go
Let's
to
just go.
a certain level, or else it's not fun for me. You know what I mean?
So
It's like when I go out and drink. Have you ever once witnessed me have one drink and go home? 2 drinks and go home?
No, you say it though all the time.
I say it, but then I have to go through.
I never have 1 or 2 either.
go it all to do it. But yeah,
It all dep- it all depends on
addiction is where basically I feel like an addiction is where it interferes with the rest of your life. Where it interferes with the rest of your life, and you put things that are without that addiction that are important to you, like you put them by the wayside, and you continue to do that.
Yeah.
It's like when people are doing drugs, they do all sorts of stupid shit. They spend all their money. They don't spend money on their kids. They get evicted, all that stuff. But
yeah.
addictions can be anything. Basically, if you can't stop doing it,
So I have
if you can't stop doing it, you're
I have an
addicted.
addiction problem when I'm in the moment,
You good?
right? So if I'm not around something, I can completely be without it. But when I'm in the moment, I go crazy. So that's why, like, when we were talking about before, like
0 to 100.
It's 0 to 100. So if I go to a strip club, I'm spending it all.
Why do we keep bringing up strip club?
What if the stripper is weak though?
I'm spending it
You're
all.
gonna find one.
You know what I'm saying? It's just, because it's just one of them
You
things
can go to
where
the strip club with G then.
I be addicted.
Oh,
I be addicted to the moment. So like even like when I'm playing sports, I may not be the best at basketball. When we playing pickup basketball, I'm out there thinking
You're
I'm
not.
LeBron James.
Definitely
You're
not.
definitely
No,
not.
but that's just my mentality though.
You need to get rid of that mentality right now.
no, that's just how
for
I
sure.
am.
Are we still talking about addiction? So crazy.
That's my addiction.
You need to nix that shit. Straight up. Vape IO's back, guys. I can just think of just blow that shit on camera.
I needed another hit.
Hold on, but that's an addiction though. That defines addiction. Like when you're obsessed with something, like when I'm in the moment, I'm obsessed with something. Because if I'm not at a strip club on a Tuesday night, I don't think about the strip club.
When are you going to these strip clubs?
Is there
Fam,
is there a difference between obsession and addiction? I feel like you can get over an obsession, but addiction you need.
I feel like
help to get
it's the
over that.
connotation. I think obsession has a positive connotation to it, and addiction is negative. But I think they're the same thing.
You could be addicted to greatness.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But I think if you say I'm obsessed with being great, then that'll look better.
But it doesn't look better if you say if someone's like, "Oh, I'm obsessed with you." Yo, I don't even really know you, so.
But
Or
you
if
could
it depends on when that is. You know what I'm saying?
you could say
Did you give her the A1 day
say an obsession borderlines on addiction.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because like when I was trying to make money writing or like quit my job, I gave up a lot of shit that was important to me to do that.
Yeah.
And I made that mental equation in my head that like there are some things that I probably should be taking care of, but I cared about that so much that I just said fuck it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think
And I traded it away.
Obsession kind of leans more as a sort of like positive thing. Like I'm obsessed with getting my business started, but really I'm addicted. You know what I'm saying? But since it's a positive thing for me, I can't say I'm addicted. You know, that's what that people would say like you're addicted to drugs, but you're also obsessed with fucking heroin.
I
You
feel
know what
like
I'm saying?
women's
Same
obsession is different than men's obsession though.
thing. I don't know if we can do
Because
that.
like what was that movie with Beyonce back in the day? Like when women are obsessed with like men, they get crazy. You know what I'm saying
Have you seen You?
I have headphones on.
The show?
he I don't know. How can I say it? What can I say about him? You know, you're right.
Oh,
You're
he
right.
wasn't that
That's
bad.
definition
He wasn't
of-
that bad.
You're right.
A stalker.
No,
is
you
the
was
definition
bad.
of that.
He was bad.
Yeah, he killed his girlfriend. Pretty bad.
That's excessive. That's next question.
Oh, yeah.
Next question.
That's
I didn't
excessive.
even hear that shit. What was that?
That was addiction.
Addiction question.
All right, let's go back to the relationship shit real quick. Well, really just game. This one was, have you ever been so smooth in talking to a woman that you surprised yourself?
Man,
Oh, shit.
Yes.
All right, and I'm out.
I don't want. I put that question for a reason.
Holy God.
Because, bro, no,
Look,
it was
look. One of the audience members
Yeah,
left. It was so
bro.
smooth.
bro. So I'll give one situation. So I wasn't even old enough to be in the bars, and
But you got dreads, though.
My dreads were short back then.
This nigga puffing Kush clouds.
And so what happened was I saw her sitting at the bar, and a bunch of guys kept like going up to her trying to offer her to give her drinks. And so I like peeped. I was like, oh, damn. And she kept denying them. And the space opened up. And so what I did, I went up to the spot and I ignored her. And I was like, I got my drink, and she like looked at me and she was like, "You're not gonna buy me a drink?" And I was like, "Nah, I don't know you." And she was like, "I like that. You're not hitting on me. I'll buy our drinks." So we buy her drinks, and she's like, "Oh, where you from?" I said, "Where you from?" And so it's like just like,
Hey, that's like 40-year-old virgin. You always ask them the same
yeah.
question.
So I kept reversing it like on her, and she was like, "No guys ever asked me this and all this," and
Damn, she was weak.
she wasn't.
No
bro.
guys,
She
no
was
guys
so-
ever asked me where I'm from.
bruh. So like, bro, I think she was like,
48.
I think she was like, she was like 43, and I was like 19.
But
Something
like
like that.
in my experience,
Cracked
it's
her
like,
G. We're gonna wreck that. We're gonna wreck that.
I'm good with what I say. Like I got like a way of words, so it's like when I'm actually talking, like and like Ayo said it too. I'm quick right off the bat.
You are quick
Yeah.
right off the
Sometimes
bat.
I'll be like, God damn, I can't believe I said that, and they win for it.
Witty. You're super witty. Yeah.
Super witty, and like they win for it.
Like sometimes I feel like taking myself home. I sweep myself off my own feet.
What's your best line you want to share?
Fucking weird.
What's your
Bro.
best line?
Yo, what up?
I haven't even said it yet.
Ooh.
There we
Okay.
are. That
Damn.
fast.
I probably forgot.
No. Stop.
That was it.
that was
bro.
bull-
That
All right,
it.
so what's your go-to line? There you
I don't
go.
have a go-to line.
Mine is,
Hey,
hey,
baby, do you drink her often? What the fuck? I don't got no go-to
nah,
line.
it's like, hey,
Is this, you trying to get body slammed?
that's not my go-to.
That is. Hey, girl,
That
you
is-
saw we play basketball?
This is podcast, guys. Oh shit. Yeah. What's your go-to?
Hey, babe, I got a stimulus check.
If
That stimmy just hit me. That stimmy just hit.
yeah.
I clearly don't have pickup lines.
Hey,
so
shorty,
I
you
don't.
trying to get stimulated?
You had to have a pickup line before.
Hey, we going to half barrel. I'm gonna get the whole barrel.
Oh,
Hey.
what was yours? I wrote
Dooley's.
I wrote a book.
Go to Dooley's.
Hey, you read? All right.
Those other nerds. Yeah, that's what it was.
Nah, man. In all honesty, the best opening pickup line I have is like an introduction. I say hi.
That's what I'm saying. Like, hey,
Hi,
hey,
are you
literally,
okay?
literally like, hey.
Welcome to Good Burger. Home of the Good Burger. Can I
Say
take
hi.
a
Say
look?
hi, and you in there.
All right, so let's get into that. So,
How the fuck? I don't know what else
when
to
do
say.
you
I don't know.
approach?
You say, hey, you approach when she looks at you.
Twice.
You make eye contact, and then she looks down and she looks back, and then you
Twice.
walk up.
Twice.
Twice,
When she makes the
two.
eye contact twice,
That's
if
it.
If it's because I learned from my one of my teachers in college, he was like, studies show that if somebody looks at you for more than 3 seconds, they either want to kill you or have sex with you.
The key is if she likes you, it
And
doesn't matter
hopefully
what
girl
you
won't
say
kill
as long
you.
as you don't fuck it up. All you have to do is just talk.
Do you want to have sex with every girl you go on a date with?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Why would I go on a date with him?
Yeah, I wouldn't even talk
What's
to
the
you.
point of the date?
I like dating.
You got a dog.
We
Go on
went
a
over
date with
this.
that nigga.
We went over this the last pod.
Like, you like spending money?
He just likes to lie.
Stimmy.
Yeah,
Why would you-
Yeah. Like you, there's a certain category of people that you fall into.
Why would you go on a date with someone you don't want to have sex
Yeah,
with?
no, he does.
He's lying.
Like, I would not go on.
I
I would,
you
I would
always
kick it. I can kick it with somebody I don't want to have sex with, but I wouldn't go on a date.
On a date.
Oh,
I can kick it with them.
I gotta
you-
start terminology. I gotta fix it.
Yeah.
First of all,
So
you got to
fix
use
it now.
terminology a little better than that.
Terminology. I can't say date.
So fix
The
it
rapper.
now. So every chick that you go on a date with, are you trying to sleep with her?
yeah.
Okay then. All right. So you didn't lie about that.
I'd agree.
What about
I'd
I
agree.
asked a question. I
Yeah,
just
what
asked a
about-
question. It was
what
a
about
question.
this?
I didn't say, hey, put it on me.
You did say it though. You said I don't because I just like dating. You said
no,
that.
I genuinely like going on dates just to learn like a person.
Okay, I
That's
feel
not a-
that.
to have
and that's
sex with
not a
that
date.
person.
It doesn't have to be immediately, but
It's gonna happen
All right,
eventually.
so what's,
Yeah.
we had a little thing in college. It was third date. We would meet them because you know we used to go out on Thursdays in college.
I ain't
It was
answering
under
this
21.
Third date.
Friday, you can take them to the movies. I'm not gonna tell you guys.
Take you
Never
to
mind.
the
Fuck it.
movies.
But
Why?
anyway,
No,
how many
none of us
days
in
would it
college.
take? How many days usually would it take for you guys to crack?
Days or dates?
7 hours.
Days.
Days?
Seeing her. Like days seeing
The
her.
day that I
Yeah.
get the number,
Sorry.
the next day.
Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry. We already know you don't even get a number.
Yeah, oh yeah.
so
No, oh god.
One night stand, man.
Oh
That
god.
was,
Game.
that was in my
Hey,
younger
pull the mic, pull the
days.
cord.
So you don't have to
That was
preface
in my
it. We
younger
know.
days.
Yeah, we know that. Yeah.
I know. I was just talking about college.
So
That
when
was
you
a
get
while
the
ago.
number,
Except
you
for
set
for
up the
him.
date immediately for the next day.
You know, people play the
On
game.
it.
Oh, I'm not
The
gonna
date's
text this
the
girl
next
for
day?
2 days. I ain't gonna
Oh,
do this
nah,
for
nah,
2
nah,
days.
nah.
I'm on it right away. Why you give me a number for? I'm gonna text that shit.
Fam, I'm texting
What?
you right next to me. Like, yo,
Motherfucker, we gonna- hey, where you go,
You got
girl?
me?
I'm still at the
Alright,
bar.
cool.
You still
Yeah,
here?
you up?
you up? It's-
You up?
Where you go, girl? You
It's
still at the bar? I'm
1:42
still
right
here. What you
beside
doing?
Oh shit.
What you doing? You got an Uber home? What's going on?
So we going
split
to
the
my
shit.
house or your house?
Why you
Hold
give me a
on.
number for? I'm
This
not
is
gonna text
all alleged. All hypotheticals.
I think
You know what I'm saying?
the best approach was to give away
I
your
do
number.
that.
and be sitting
I
there
like
waiting
doing
for
that.
the fucking phone call.
No, I like that.
Hell
Because
no.
then you know she interested.
Then you know
though.
she
That's my-
interested.
I-
Oh, hell no,
Like
bro!
it.
You be sitting there looking nervous as hell for like 3 days.
So,
Nah,
because
hell no.
you the type that's gonna get her
Don't
number.
point
Why you
your
keep
finger.
pointing at this
Because he
nigga?
right in
Don't
front of me.
point your
Because he right in front of me. Let me continue. Because you're the type that's gonna get her number, and then you're gonna be blowing up her phone.
I'm with James. Life is short.
Hey,
nigga.
bro,
You
don't
never know.
Nah, bro, I need your number and
Nah.
I'm calling it. It better be real because I'm calling it when you give it to me.
What's the most chicks you
damn.
pulled in one night?
What does
I'm not
pull
answering
mean?
that one.
Like numbers. You remember like the wood? Like how many numbers can you get tonight?
I didn't do
Four.
that. I didn't ask for numbers. I really didn't care.
Are we still looking for numbers? Or are we like actually?
not right.
I
I'm
need
not talking about
Instagram.
right
We're,
now.
we're talking past tense. We're
Yeah.
talking about back then.
We don't even go out.
I'm looking for
right now.
Instagrams and shit
Yeah.
like that. I want to see your
Instagrams.
pictures. I want to see
Remember
what you
AIM?
look like.
Dog. With the aim, I just walk on my psychic.
I lost my virginity on AIM.
Oh,
This is the second time you done brought
On
that up.
AIM?
On it.
Bro, she hit me up.
Video
She's
chat?
like, "What's your user?" I was like, "Who's this?" And she like said, "Come over."
weren't
The
we
Asian?
weren't we like in middle school?
No, we were in high school. I was.
Yeah.
I was
AIM
the lady
was in high school.
Graduated together. I
AIM,
think
AIM
we
was
were-
in.
I don't know
Whoa.
when you lost yours, but I was in high school.
No, AIM was in middle
AIM
school.
was middle school.
But on the
Yeah,
phones,
but
it was
when
high
you-
school.
Dog, when you had it was on high school, bro. When you had the phone,
You are sweating.
y'all put me on the
His
spot.
back's against the wall.
He got me backed up.
When did
He's
you lose?
pointing
Him
at
coming
you,
at
go
me,
further.
pointing at me, so he wants information, and I don't want to give it
When
up
did you
right
lose
now.
your V?
17.
Oh,
Yeah.
High school.
an aristocrat. All right.
You're
Are you looking
sir,
at
I
me?
lost it.
because you're right across from me.
I was 15.
He said, I lost it.
I lost
and a half.
Freshman year.
Yeah, sophomore year.
Nah, sophomore year.
Sluts.
Sophomore
You
year.
guys are all
Sophomore year of
sluts.
high school.
Sophomore
I
year.
just lost mine, man.
You guys are all sluts, whores.
When did you say?
17.
Junior.
Bro, you graduated older than us.
Yeah, I was a junior.
Guys. Oh, okay, I don't want to do this to you, but I'm going to do this to you.
You're
What are you gonna
Don't do nothing to
What
me.
are you gonna do?
You were a
Fuck outta here.
sophomore.
Are you looking
That's
at
what
me?
he said.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
That's what he
At
said.
16.
Yeah, that's
You
what
were
I said.
15 as a freshman.
Bro, I
We're the
graduated.
same age.
Did you fail a class?
That's true. What was
All right,
birthdays
maybe
in
I
what,
was 16.
October?
Maybe I was 16. October.
Yeah, so he might have started. It depends on when it was. Because y'all started.
Why you
what,
fuming?
August?
Like,
Yeah, why are you so mad?
why you so mad about me losing my virginity?
And then another drink.
Why do you want it to be accurate?
Because he wanted to be
He's
beside
off
me.
a year.
Because, like Io said, I don't want to live. I don't want to be a fraud. You don't want to be a fraud.
When'd you lose yours?
16.
Slut.
Yeah, I was a sophomore. I was a sophomore, and then I went on a drought for like a year after that. That whole
Damn.
situation.
Hey, word up, bro.
I went on a year-long
lost
drought after
mine
I was
and
with my
moved to
shorty.
Chicago.
Word up. He keeps saying that shit.
I lost mine, listen, and moved to Chicago. And then I got like in a hole, bro, because I didn't know how to talk to black girls.
You
know,
still
it's like-
don't.
I don't. But I didn't know how to talk to black girls. So I was like
Me
lost. I was like, oh my God, I'm just friend zone myself. So I was like in a hurry to get back to Rochester, and I just lost it after I got back.
Oh, never. All right.
But I knew I had to go back to my comfort zone.
All right. Any more questions left?
Oh, we got plenty
We got
of
one more.
questions.
One more.
Oh,
feel
we
like
got
I
two more.
Sound
But
like a dickhead on this whole pod.
what is the best holiday?
I'm the bad guy
Let's do
every
that.
time.
Since everything's going to open up, we can go right into this. If you could go anywhere in the world, where and why?
in the
So what's
world?
yeah.
Greg?
Santorini, Greece.
You want to be Drake so bad?
No, Ross. Ross. Definitely Ross.
Why? Though?
Santorini.
Why?
I just think the pictures are beautiful, like with the hills and like the White Houses and shit. I just think it's dope.
You want to get your flicks off? I see.
Definitely,
Belize.
Belize.
definitely.
Believe me.
Belize. Yeah.
Where the fuck is that?
Belize.
South America?
What did he say?
Overseas, right? Belize.
You don't even know where it's
Belize?
at?
Exactly. I mean, you know you don't have enough money to go
You
to
three
Belize.
sheets to the wind.
You don't know where it's at.
I'm kind of sober right now.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, Central America, bro.
Cayman Islands.
Oh, for real?
You want to see the crocodiles?
You got an offshore bank account or what?
Because remember when we were growing up.
Cayman Islands?
Remember when we were growing up, rappers would be saying these things.
Yeah, yeah.
Was that P Diddy that said something about Cayman Islands
Chris
back
K.
in the
Slows.
Right.
right? And I'm like, you
Turks
know
and
what?
Caicos, all that.
Yeah.
Now we can do that.
Yeah.
I want to go to Cayman Islands.
I think I was just talking to you about that the
That's
other
not
day, about like
expensive
how
or
like
anything.
'Cause
how
your
stuff
tummy
used to
hit?
seem so expensive.
Oh,
and you,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
That's what I was just
we were
saying.
sitting on my
Yeah.
couch talking about
Listen to early 2000 rap songs. They talking about like $500 jeans, $1,000, whatever it is, and you're like, hold on, man. Like at that time, I was like, damn, this cat's is balling.
Yeah,
Now it's
yeah.
like
They
that's
still
attainable.
balling. I ain't
Yeah.
But you look at
paying
those
for
jeans
them.
now.
that. Yeah, but like
But they
literally, I
wear
Robin
wanna-
jeans.
Five
Like,
people can fit in.
At
I
Club-
want to go to.
He had red funkies, red monkeys.
Red Funkies. Did you have red monkeys?
I'd want to go to Lake Malawi on the coast of Zimbabwe and go scuba diving with African cichlids. Over y'all heads, huh?
No, you
No.
just looked that up today.
That was
huh?
Why would I look
premeditated, man.
You didn't know I bred fish, huh?
you asked that question.
Yeah, I used to breed
Yeah,
fish.
you wrote that shit yourself. That's
No, I
right. No, I would.
didn't.
I would
That's not my
actually.
question.
I would go to Africa for sure. That's
Africa.
the first. That's
Why
the
would
first
why
place
wouldn't
I want to
go
go
to
to.
Africa. I have a passport to go to Africa.
I was already born in
Right.
Africa, so I'm
You
good.
were born there,
but
but
I'm
when's
gonna
the
be
last
back
time you've been back?
You was born in Bosnia.
I'm gonna be back
When's the last time you've been back?
when I left. I ain't been back.
So since you were
They ain't
1991.
gonna even let you back.
Knock this motherfucker.
Bro, you haven't been back in
Oh
91?
my God.
95, 94, 94, 94.
94.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back. My son's
2
gonna be there.
decades?
Nigga, you've never been to
You got a
Africa.
kid?
I said I want to go.
Coming to America too? You left
Yeah,
a
I got
kid
a
out
son
there?
on the way, man. Y'all know.
No, I thought you said a kid in Africa.
Yeah, he said my son's gonna be there.
Don't ever look a cup like that.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
bro? I'm
Everybody saw
What the
that.
fuck was that? Did y'all see that shit?
No, they saw it.
You thought you had a straw?
bro. What were you doing? Scuba diving off a cup? What are you doing?
Let's not make this about me. Let's make this about you.
All right,
the way
whatever.
you lick
Let's-
that cup.
You've
dog?
never been to Africa.
Oh,
But you've never
shit.
don't never lick a cup like that.
They keep pointing at each other. Shit's weird. All right,
I'm pointing at him because he's pointing at me.
let's do this. Does anybody have one last question or anything that you guys want us to hear about?
Nah.
No, we didn't want to do
Hold on. That's
In jail?
We've had way more questions, haven't we?
No, that's all the questions we asked.
Wait, somebody said something in
I
jail?
threw something out though. In jail,
What you said about the one on the ground?
there's one on the ground.
Oh. What's this one? Right
Question on the ground has said
that
biggest
was the-
simp? Question mark.
What?
What's a simp?
Biggest simp.
What's a simp?
Like
But
a cupcaker?
You?
What's a
Tim's
simp?
a simp.
I'm not what's a simp?
Cupcaker, right?
Yeah.
Basically a cake.
It's
Caker.
No, it's you.
it's
It's you.
it's bro.
It's you. It's you. I'm
For
not.
real?
I'm, yeah,
Yes.
I'm
Ayo.
But you said you
Don't
do
look
it too.
at me.
No, you said you
No, I'm
do
asking.
too.
Am I the simp, bro?
It's between you two.
Oh wait,
yeah.
so it says it's-
You too.
a simp is actually a silly or foolish person. So that's you for sure.
That's you.
No. Go
No,
to
you know what
dictionary.
simp-
Go to
Slang
Urban
is you-
Dictionary.
Who
You know what
confirms-
simp actually stands for?
Sucker.
Someone idolizing mediocre pussy.
Pussy.
That's what simp means.
It's definitely not me.
Okay,
I don't
why
get
am I learning
mediocre.
about
I
these
get
things
top
today?
quality.
ASAP, simp.
Oh yeah, ASAP was crazy.
No,
Yeah,
Rocky?
simp means you go crazy for something that's
Someone
not
who
right.
does way too much for a person they like.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's you.
It's
Damn.
you.
I'm not saying nothing.
It's you.
I didn't say anything either.
Why is everybody
you-
looking at me?
It's a simp
the
is
shoe fits.
They're pointing at you.
I don't even like what. No.
You're not wearing shoes. No
play,
shoes.
playing
no
the
tickets,
role
no skates.
is simp.
All right, cool.
Your
Whatever.
lips is fixing to say some shit over here. Look at what's that.
Don't look at it. Nobody's. Don't look at it.
Stop.
Hold it back.
That
Hold
boy,
it
like
back.
somebody holding a fart.
All right. Anybody got anything else?
No, I'm good, bro.
No, I think we're
You
good.
hear
Mic
that?
drops. You got anything?
So nobody has a question?
Man, let's start partying,
yeah.
bro.
Let's start the party.
You got questions?
Okay.
Oh, snap.
Yo.
Okay.
Where my chair at?
How do you guys feel about the stop the Asian hate movement right now?
Oh,
Oh, he was.
Oh,
late
you
to the
can't
party.
blame. We were talking about
We
that.
did talk about
You gotta
that.
listen. You gotta listen on Spotify.
Oh, I was eating my burrito.
He's eating the burrito.
No, I'll
it's
recap
definitely,
it.
Yeah, go ahead.
So
Maybe you guys should end with
No, recap it.
no, basically we're kind of like split opinion on it. So with Tim, basically Tim was saying that he didn't think that enough people, like particularly white people, were coming out and speaking up against it. And a lot of us made the counter argument that some people like don't know like particularly what to say in those situations, but overall we felt like people do care and people are trying to speak out in their best way, and we were trying to look at them and give them the benefit of the doubt that maybe they don't know how to be an activist or how to stand up against it. But we had the opinion that the vast majority, like the good portion of society, does care about that shit, and we are trying to shed light on it. But some people don't know specifically what to say. They don't know how to engage. Like our stance on it was that we should allow people room to speak on it in their way and not like judge them or chastise them if they weren't coming out like the way that we thought they should. So overall, we felt that people were looking into it and that culturally we're moving in the right direction and trying to fight that shit. So we're definitely, everyone on the podcast is cognizant of that, and it's definitely something that we try to speak on. And in a lot of our episodes, one thing that we do, like we go out of the way, like Monte, like one of the things that Monte says is like enough of the sad shit, because sometimes we care so much about those things that sometimes we'll dominate like whole episodes talking about racism, talking about how to fight that. And one of the primary goals of this podcast is to bring light to that sort of thing and give our opinions on how people should fight. So we definitely care.
Yeah, that's a clip. That's a soundbite right there.
Yeah.
Boom, we good. Anybody
Stop
got anything
Asian
else?
hate.
Stop all hate. You know, we're all for that for sure. That's just what it is. We gotta move forward as a people, and we're cognizant of that, and we work towards that. I would say for sure.
Word up.
Facts.
Word up. Big facts.
Facts.
one people, not
Yeah, exactly.
Right,
One
right,
race.
right, right.
One race.
Definitely unity.
Yeah. Did we shout out JR for these shirts?
UNICY? I was about to. All right. So couple shout outs.
Like,
you guys see
goddamn.
Tim, James,
This shirt, I'm about to wear this for the
and
rest of the week.
Monte all have the Five Mics podcast shirts.
Yeah,
Shout out to
see
JR.
That
and
nigga getting good.
It's Proof of Point, right? Proof of Point. Proof of Point.
Pap.
His company. Stop with the acronyms, bro. He don't call
Pappy.
that a pap smear.
Pappy.
Nah.
Eat
PAP.
it, Pappy.
Proof of Point. So shout out JR. You guys can find him if you guys go to our Facebook. He tagged us in the post. We'll have these up. We can pre-order them through the weekend, and then we'll just have them for sale. We'll put a link on our this thing is in my pretzels. No homo. We'll put a link on our
That's not homo.
our Instagram. Relax. Put a link on our Instagram page. You guys can pre-order these. We're gonna do $20 or something like that. Oh, this thing crying. So shout out JR for the shirts. You did a great job. We also want to shout out Snappy Stop, of course. Burgers are fire. They
Locally
got Pepsi.
owned since 1985.
Locally owned since 1945. 85. Sorry, 85. None of us were born yet.
Tim the Pappy.
He is right now. Look at. Yeah, see, you a simp. You know what I'm saying?
Ayo, your eyes are red. Robin.
Yeah, he's
Dude, I only slept for like 3 hours last night. Leave me alone. Give me some.
bro,
green
why are
juice.
you crying?
Oh, shit.
All right. Shout out to Bucky again. Obviously, China off. You guys are looking to rent. Turn it up a little bit.